Hello,
Hello,
how are you?
I'm all right, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. We spoke before. I recognize your name, which is a quite unique name.
Uh, when was that?
I'm checking now, that was in November of last year. So it's
Ah,
been like 5 months.
yeah.
Um,
How have you been?
I've been good. Nothing too special. Went through the new year. It was Carnival here in Brazil recently. But yeah, everything is going well. How about you?
Well, I'm okay, actually, and um, still alive and kicking.
Hmm. I, where are you living right now?
The Netherlands,
The Netherlands.
and originally from Indonesia.
Right. Okay. Well, yeah. But so you were going to school before, I
Oh,
think.
yeah, I'm still studying now, actually.
Okay. Right. So how is your school going? How are your studies going?
There are some subjects that I need to not to pass, including the C2 Cambridge exam. Maybe if you like, we can practice. We could practice conversation.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And also, I'd like to ask if you mind if I upload our lessons recording on my YouTube video. Feel free to say, um, yeah,
I
to
I don't mind. I,
Oh, thank you.
yeah.
Right, thank you. So I'll
Feel
say,
free.
yeah, so I'll share the screen.
Hmm. Right.
Um, see.
How often are you uploading YouTube videos?
I try to do it like every day, not only
Right.
Cambly lessons, of course. I mean, I try to, but yeah. Did I upload one yesterday? Yes, actually. Like
But you're being
today,
very
probably I'll
consistent about it. It's important.
come again.
You're being very consistent about uploading. That's important for.
Yeah, I try. It doesn't have to be like full editing. Actually, some of them I didn't have to edit.
Hmm.
Do
Sure.
you have a YouTube channel?
I don't, but I have been thinking about
Yeah,
starting
why
to
not?
create content, but I get very nervous about like the editing you mentioned right now, like going
Yeah.
through the editing process, I find extremely difficult.
No, it's not a must.
Mhm.
Probably just places you visited, review about things, something that you're interested in.
Yeah. So I'm trying to
If
convince
you
myself
like it.
of that, but it's a process. I'm
As a
working.
process, I know that feeling. I've had this thought for I don't know since long time ago, but then
Hmm.
last time I got something and I feel I need distraction.
Hmm.
A really important person at my uni, she passed away. I thought, oh, I don't know,
Oh,
and it was
hear that.
like also was that a break 1 week, and then the other reason also because my mobile phone memory is full.
Mhm.
Instead of deleting all of them, why not posting it there?
Yeah, sure, good.
To kill two birds with one stone. Stones.
Yes, yeah. Kill two birds with one stone.
Yeah, one stone. Yes.
Just out of curiosity, before we get to these questions,
Yeah.
um, what is the similar phrase in Indonesia for that?
Oh, it's totally different. We say, um, pedal once, and then you reach two islands.
Ah, interesting. Okay. Yeah.
Oh wait, not once. Sekali, dua kali. Wait, mendayung sekali. Yeah, pedal one, and then you reach two islands.
Sure. Reach two islands with one stroke, maybe.
Yeah, a stroke. You call it stroke,
Yeah.
not pedaling.
It's cool though, because most places, like, there's some version of this where it's like, oh, kill 2 birds or kill 2 rabbits, maybe with a stone, maybe with a bow and arrow, maybe with a stick. Right? Like in Brazilian Portuguese, it's kill 2 rabbits with 1 like whack. Right?
Yeah.
But there's like all these different versions, but I've never heard one that's like
No.
throwing before.
Yes.
Uh,
Probably because there are lots of islands in Indonesia.
it makes sense for the environment.
You need to reach those islands. Yeah, right.
Mhm.
So we get cracking then.
Yes, let's get cracking.
Yeah.
So you're going to talk for about 2 minutes. Okay?
Mhm. Yeah, maybe
all
I
right,
could talk and later we have discussion. Otherwise, it could be a bit mundane for you.
perfect. Yeah. So is it possible to live without technology today?
Wow, that's an intriguing question. Whether it's possible to live without advancement nowadays, I would say it's challenging because wherever you go, sometimes they need that you need to verify with your device, mobile phone. For example, when it comes to work, checking your email sometimes, at least at my internship or at work, I have to verify, with my mobile. Otherwise, I couldn't, um, yeah, couldn't log in. I cannot log in on my work email, and also communication. I think nowadays people use device to call. They rarely have I, rarely do I see like the old school device to call. Like I don't know, connected home phone. How do you say that?
A
So
landline.
landline, yeah. So I would say you really need, advancement to communicate. For example, what we are doing now without communication, without advancement or technology, it wouldn't be possible, right? And also, when it comes to privacy issues, yes, we have pros, but also we shouldn't forget there are also some downsides. For example, our maybe personal data are, out there sometimes leaking data that could also lead to problems. And yeah, there is no place to hide anymore, people say. So in a nutshell, technology is, much needed nowadays. It's like a double-edged sword. It has disadvantages, but also it has drawbacks, I must say.
Mhm.
So whether it's possible to live without technology, it's possible, but maybe it's challenging. It depends what you do.
Great. Okay. So, first of all, I think the way that you started it off, it's like, oh, that's an intriguing question. And the way you ended it by wrapping it back around to the question, both of that's fantastic, right? I think that's exactly what you want to be doing, right? A couple of quick notes, and there were some nice phrases that you use, idioms and everything like that. That stuff is great for these tests, right? You said a couple of times advancement, right?
Yeah, repetition.
Say advanced technology, because advancement is different.
Ah,
It's like, oh, advancement in your career or something like that.
ah.
But here we're talking specifically about technology, so you can't just say technology or advanced technology.
Advanced technology. Mhm.
And then just one grammar thing you said at one point, otherwise I couldn't or I can't log in. It'd be better to say otherwise I wouldn't be able to log in if
Yeah.
I didn't have that technology, right? We mentioned landline data breaches. It's what you were describing with the leak. You could say leaking data, but it's more common, I think, to say breach, data breaches, right? But yeah, I mean, all of that is very good. The rest of it very well articulated and everything. And yeah, I agree. In modern society, I think it's virtually impossible to live without technology. If you live in some tribe in the Amazon or maybe in the highlands of Indonesia or something, like maybe you don't need technology.
Yes,
But
indeed. Yeah, I'll thank you for your feedback. I'll reshare the screen.
mhm.
Can you see it now? No? Okay, I think I need to refresh. It happens all the
Sure.
time. It can be.
Hello.
Long time no see. Right. There is one question there. Maybe we could discuss it. What is
Great. Oh, yeah, this is, I mean, this is a very appropriate question for these days. So what is the biggest technological advancement you have seen in your lifetime?
self? I have to think now, actually. Not that I have seen it, but I've read that you could travel from one place to another place, like super fast train,
Maybe, well, there's high-speed trains,
high speed
like
train.
China and Japan. There's the Hyperloop. Have you seen
That
that?
one,
Like, it's the tube where it's like a
yeah.
train pipe, right?
So
Yeah.
people supposed to travel like for a long time, but maybe I don't know, 100 times faster.
Yeah, I mean, if it works, if they are actually able to create the system, it's incredibly fast, right?
Yeah.
Would
And
you,
would I?
yeah, would you go? Would you?
Not probably not when they like test it. If it has
Sure.
been, operating for a few maybe days or months, I wouldn't mind being there. Would you?
Once it's proven, once the
Yeah,
safety.
once it's proven effective,
Yeah,
safely proven, would you go?
I mean, yeah, I think I would do the same type of thing. I wouldn't want to be one of the early people going. Even after it's like the technology is proven, I think I would be quite nervous just because you're going so fast that, like,
Yeah,
I don't know if something happened to the system or like
yeah,
go wrong, I would be a little bit nervous. But probably
yeah,
it's the type of thing where you get used to it very quick. Because if you think about like flying in a
yeah,
plane, a commercial jet, like that's really scary if you stop to think about it. But it
yeah,
just
indeed.
now.
Yeah, because I imagine that fast too, but then you don't feel anything at all if there is no turbulence, right? So in
Sure.
my head, if that's really fast, probably it's not like boom, you won't feel that, I guess. Do you think?
Yeah, I would think that they accelerate in a way that makes it not like you're like thrown back in your chair.
Like a roller coaster. Have you
Yeah,
been in a roller coaster before?
I love
In
roller
a theme
coasters.
park? Oh, yes.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good point, right? I feel comfortable on a roller coaster, so something like
Yeah,
that.
okay. Initially, when I was there for the first time, I felt like my head was out of my body.
Sure. Yeah.
It
I
was
can
in Jakarta, like, oh no, but next time, oh, let's rise once again.
imagine. Do you like roller coasters? Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I do, but then the process, when you are really high out there and then they boom down,
Sure.
like, I don't know,
Yeah,
100
with
feet.
that like scary moment, I think is what
Yeah,
makes it fun.
Jason, thank you so much. I'll send the link once I've loaded it.
Great to